this video, I'm going to be showing you top futuristic metro stations in Moscow, starting from Metro Aminevskaya. If you're new in the channel, my name is King. Welcome to the channel, and if you're an OG in the channel, welcome back to a new video. I hope you stay with me. I don't know what they use to make these things upstairs, but the lighting upstairs is very cool. The roof, it looks like an aluminium lighting. Whoever came up with the idea is very smart. The lighting everywhere. We're using the escalator. Right from the entrance, I think you can already see that it looks very good. You'll be wondering where's the place that looks much better, inside or outside? But I think inside has no match. Welcome to Metro Futuristic Prospect. I don't know which one is more beautiful between, or which one is more futuristic between Metro Futuristic Prospect and Aminevskaya. You can tell me yourself in the comment section. And
this metro station has two different lines, entirely two different designs from each other, very different. This is more aesthetic, more light and more colorful. And the other one on the other side, I will show you when we get there. The attention to detail here is very mesmerizing. The contractor or the architecture paid close attention to every detail, to every design they put on the walls.
Well, let's go outside. I think from outside we can be able to tell. What inspired this design.
One of my favorite things is the lighting they put in these metro stations. The LED lights, they're very fancy, like more like finishing touches.
The escalator is not very long, but in some stations it has a very long escalator that you spend probably about 1 minute or a minute 15 seconds before you get out of it. This one, it's not very long, but beautiful. Just look around. The cleanliness, the quietness, the orderliness. You don't even know what to say is more impressive. Is it the beauty, is it the cleanliness, is it the lighting, is it the, I don't know, the aesthetics that surrounds subway stations here. It's just too futuristic.
One impressive culture they have in Moscow is the fact that everybody collectively makes an effort to keep the environment clean. Not just the cleaners, I see people holding their trash until they get to somewhere where they can put it down normally and just not litter it everywhere in the subway. That's why I see the metro stations very clean, the exits very clean, outside clean, the entrance is very clean. Like this just shows you the mentality of the people, that they don't just wait for the government to take care of the environment for them. Firsthand, they do it themselves. They keep the environment clean. Look at outside. Everywhere looks very clean. Not just the subway, not just the cleaners doing the jobs. Everybody takes responsibility to keep the environment clean.
The inside is the only futuristic thing around, but then you look around the environment, see these buildings, and then you start thinking, what's more beautiful, the environment or the metro itself?
So like I said before, this metro station has two lines. I decided to go back into the subway to show you the other side of Futuristic Prospect. Wow. One thing about them is that they are always trying to improve. Look at them still building and trying to develop the metro stations better than they already are. Just trying to make them look more futuristic than we already see them to look. In Moscow metro stations, it's a very common thing to see people performing at the subways. I'm pretty sure it's not just in Russia, in different countries and different metros, in different parts of the world, there are always musicians performing at the subway station.
Welcome to Metro Zaborskaya. I'm going to show you around. It's not like what we've already seen. This is a bit different and unusual, and futuristic most especially.
Now this metro is very different from the ones we've already seen today. This is very old compared to the ones we've seen. Aminevskaya, Futuristic Prospect. This is Elektrozavodskaya, pretty much older than the rest. It has its own flair, more like a spaceship. This metro station can be called old compared to the others, but trust me, the bricks are very strong. They look strong, they look firm. And then the roof just looks like a pure spaceship, an alien spaceship.
I think this is an old station, I hope, because it's a very old line, but the futuristic features that it has, it's not like anything I've seen in my life before. I can't even say anything, I'm speechless. You know, I've actually never really noticed it. You know, I've passed here a few times, but this is actually my first time to like pay attention, because I'm filming it and so I'm paying attention. I'm sorry about the lightning. I'm kind of trying to stay away from the crowd because there's a lot of people moving around, so like, it's actually my first time seeing it. I've been here a few times and I have never really paid attention to it. And now I'm looking at it and it feels like you are in some alien spaceship. Damn.
Like Futuristic Prospect, this is one line but has two stations at the same place. So we're going to the second part of Elektrozavodskaya.
This is a walkway and it already looks fantastic. You know, you would think it's very usual, but trust me, it's not usual, because I've been in a few places that I've seen a few subways and I can tell you that this is very different and way cooler than I thought. It's just a walkway.
And of course, you can't underestimate the cleanliness of the subway. It's not very usual. Again, the lightning at the elevators are a thing here. At every elevator, at every station, the elevators kind of give out this extraordinary fancy look to like elevate the already impressive station.
Whoever made the lighting on the elevator is very, I don't know the design, I don't know the name to give the architecture, but like, it's very cool. Just look down. The lightning is not usual. It's just incredible. I can't even lie.
On transferring to the other side of Elektrozavodskaya, I was shocked because sorry.
Wow, oh my god. What is this? I've never seen anything like this in my life before. I can't even pretend. Damn. I thought this was supposed to be a different metro station, but apparently it's the same station, just at different lines. Elektrozavodskaya. The other side of the metro looks like a spaceship, a futuristic spaceship, and here it looks totally different. I don't even know what name to give this one, but like it looks totally different from what we saw on the other side. So I'm just gonna go down, film it, and then see what it looks like from down.
The fact that almost or majority of the Moscow metro stations are all underground is even more mesmerizing. Knowing that this whole thing right here is all underground, it's just crazy.
I'm just wow, like I don't even know what can beat this one. This one looks incredible. That I'm gonna go to the next station and then see. I feel like there's more to impress in this station. I think there's more impressive stations that we're about to witness, but like this one has gotten me like. This station is not very futuristic, but it's also not very usual because it's very clean. The lightning is, I feel like I'm filming in a cinema looking at the lightning. Welcome to Metro Lefoto. I hope I pronounced it correct. No, Lefotovo. Lefotovo. I think I pronounced it correctly at this time. Yes, Metro Lefotovo. It's not usual to what we've seen already, you know, maybe not very aesthetic as we expect, but it's totally not usual. That's one thing, that's one word I need you guys to take away from here, that it's not usual. It has its own beauty, very different, very simple, not a lot of people. I could literally lay down here and just chill, you know. definitely not usual. I also like the way every metro station has its own design, it has its own history, it has its own beauty. It looks very different from each other. It doesn't look like they're trying to copy the old stations. You know, in most countries, different stations look almost the same, but in this one, they just look like every station has a different contractor or a different architect that tried to come up with a very different design to see who is going to impress the employer more. You get. We're going to go to the next station and we'll see if the beauty of the next station is going to beat this one, because this one is one of the finest ones because of the simplicity that they portray. Welcome to Metro Risk, a bit different from what we've already seen today, but not far off from Metro Lefotovo. I don't know why I keep pronouncing it wrongly, but I feel like this is not very different because of the lighting. It's almost the same from the Metro Lefotovo that we already saw. So I'm just going to switch the camera and show you guys.
Now this metro is still under construction or under reconstruction, so that's why you would see the zinc, you see some workers' equipment still laying around.
These designs are very cool. I don't know, like it feels like the entrance to a house or to like a cave. You go here, you see the metro line, and then you go back, and then there is this beauty from this side. I don't think there's much things to see in this metro Rizkaya, so I'm just gonna go ahead to the next station. Hopefully it'll be more exciting. Here, this one is probably still under construction, I think, because there's like zinc here that is still not fixed properly. Probably it's used to, I think there's a zinc here being used to cover something. Probably they're still working on it. But in general, when it's done, I think it's gonna be one of the finest metro stations here because of this entrance, this more entrances that they put here makes it stand out already, but like not completely, but not bad. They'll be futuristic, I can tell it for sure. Welcome to Metro Marina Rocha. This has been one of the famous metro stations I've seen. So many videos from so many YouTubers that has been posting about this place. That is one of the most futuristic places. And I cannot disagree because the things I've already seen, I think I can't wait to show you guys. None of the metro stations that I've showed you today hasn't been futuristic enough. Then this one is 100% a futuristic metro station that you cannot tell me you've seen it somewhere else in the world because it looks totally different. It looks very unique. Not like anything I've seen somewhere else. You just look around, it looks like these are small spaceships. Like, is there a sound? There's no sound you can hear, but like they look very fine, they look clean, they look very well structured. The architectures, I told you, the architectures it's almost like they're in competition with each other. If it's not the same, of course. If it's the same architecture, then he's outdoing himself at every station that he makes. But if they're different from each other, then bro, this is very impressive. They are small spaceships. Guys, I think that's a good place to end the part one of this video of showing the futuristic metro stations in Moscow. I'm pretty sure there will be a part two. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I just want to thank you guys for watching, for being with me in this journey. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please like the video if you haven't liked the video. Let me know what you think, and let me know which one was your favorite futuristic stations that you saw in the video. See you guys.